This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
What is going on, guys? Jay Shy here with another video, and today's video is a little bit of a response video. So I know it's been a while since I've been on the camera, but I figure I get onto the camera for this video for sure. So for the past, I would say, for the past couple of years, I've been going in and out of like collecting here and there. I've been collecting video games since 2000. I'm hardcore since 2007. But when I was younger, I was kind of a collector and getting into it. I just never got rid of things until I needed to get a new system. So recently I came across a pretty cool YouTuber. You guys should probably check him out. His name is Seizure. He collects mostly what it seems like is PlayStation 1 stuff. So that's what kind of drew me to his channel, is because I didn't think there was a lot of PlayStation 1 collectors out there. I do consider myself a PlayStation 1 collector mostly. Mostly PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast. I have most of the Dreamcast games that I want, but I would like them complete. As you guys can see, I did change up my my cabinet. I don't know if you guys can see it in the shot, but I did change up my cabinet a little bit. Well, not even a little bit, a lot, because I felt like the cabinet, when it had all the shmups in it, was kind of cluttered when I put up that last video. So I was like, I can tone it down just a bit. So I decided to go with the extra consoles that I had that kind of chronologically, I guess, shaped the kind of gamer that I am, or the consoles that pretty much are nostalgic to me, which is the PlayStation 1, Sega Dreamcast, mostly. The PlayStation 2 is somewhere there, but it didn't impact my life like the PS1 did. But anyway, going back to this video. So, well, this YouTuber, Seizure Gamer, made this video. It was kind of like the one game that started your collecting, I guess, kind of habit. What is the game that started it? And I figure I would make a video kind of response to this, because I said I would. So, because I feel like the PS1 is the one that kind of shaped me. I love the PS1. I'm still collecting for it now. A lot of the games that I had as a kid, I don't have to this day, but I did acquire a majority of them. In terms of what kind of collector I am, I don't care about rarity. Rarity doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is if I've played it before or if I'm interested in it now. What has happened is I've kind of taken a backseat in today's console generation, mostly because a lot of the like shady business practices that a lot of companies are making kind of just made me start looking to the past for my video games. So I started playing a lot of the games that I felt like I missed out on, and I started playing a lot of the games that I've had for a while that I just didn't get the chance to play, which I'm gonna make a separate video about that anyway. But anyway, on to the question. So the one game that kind of shaped me, I honestly feel like there was 3 different games, but I'm gonna go with this one just to pick one, and I would have to say it had to be Legend of Mana. Legend of Mana is the one game I can kind of really say shaped me. When I was a kid, I bought this game. I wasn't into any of the Mana games per se until I played this one. I think this is the only one I'm really into, to be honest with you. I've played the Super Nintendo one, but I didn't like it as much as I liked this game. Legend of Mana was that game that I spent countless, and I mean countless, hours on. I remember one time for the summer, I spent that whole summer playing just Legend of Mana. And when I finally made it to the end, I was like, whew, finally made it to the end. I beat it. And then I played it again because I loved it that much. Sadly, when I got older, And I think this was around the time the Sega Dreamcast launched, and my friends had one, and I was like, man, I really want to get into the Sega Dreamcast. I ended up selling my PlayStation 1 collection, I'm talking about all of it, to kids in my school, because I created this giant list of all the PlayStation 1 games that I had, and I would take it around to school, and I would show it to classmates, and I'd be like, yo, I got this game for $5-10, and I sold it to kids in my school, and I saved up enough money to get one game and the console, the Sega Dreamcast. I bought the Sega Dreamcast, and I bought Jet Grind Radio. Those are the two games that I purchased. Well, that was the two things that I purchased, and I think I bought a VMU. So I sold this game and tons of my other games on the PS1, and I bought a Sega Dreamcast and Jet Grind Radio. Years later, when I became a hardcore collector, I was like, alright, I'm gonna try and get all the PlayStation 1 stuff back. And one of the games that kept gnawing at me was this. And at the time, it was really expensive. It was about $80 when I was looking for it. And I remember one of my good friends had it, and he knew how much it meant to me. And I remember asking him before, I was like, dude, do you like this game as much as I do? He was like, to be honest with you, I don't like it as much as Secret of Mana. Because he loves the Super Nintendo version of the game. He loves Secret of Mana. And I was like, if you don't like Legend of Mana, can I have it? Because I really love that game. No, I think I offered him money for it. I actually did offer him money. I was like, dude, I'll buy it from you. He was like, you know what? I don't care. You can have it. It's yours. This copy is actually the friend who gave it to me. So I cherish this game because I have such a rich history with this game, and the fact that my friend passed it, he paid it forward to me because he knew how much I loved it. I even changed the case and made it nice and shiny, and I keep it next to, actually keep it next to, I think I have it, it's right here, which I got from another friend because he knew how much I loved it, which is the Legend of Mana soundtrack from Japan. This is I think this is the Japanese one. No, this is the English one because it should have Japanese writing on it. It might be Japanese, I'm not too sure, but this is the Legend of Mana soundtrack because they both knew how much I loved it, so I ended up keeping these, and they are very dear to me. Anyway, I really wanted to make this video because I actually am kind of zoning in on the other PS1 games that I don't have in my collection. Like Einhander, I still don't have, and I had it when I was a kid and I sold it. I already know if I'm gonna find that game, I'm gonna have to pay a pretty penny, so I'm saving up to get that game. But there are other games that I've happened to get, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I would love to hear some of you guys' comments. If you guys make a video response, please send it to me. I would love to see what games kind of shaped you into the collector that you are. So anyway, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.